Hey everybody, Josh Hart here, and today I'm going to be unboxing The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess HD with the Amiibo. So I picked this up from EB Games just a few minutes ago, and yeah, it's quite nice. It's quite a sturdy box. The front has an altered version of the game art, a nice window into the Amiibo there. The side tells you get the game, the Amiibo, and a CD. On the back here we have some information, revisit the world in HD, that kind of stuff. Navigate with ease with the gamepad, because obviously when this game first came out, you used to have the Wii remote and you used to be flinging your arms all over the place trying to control Link's movements. So now that we don't have that, they're going to have to do a different control scheme. And pretty much on the side here tells you that you can use the Wolf Link Amiibo, which comes with it, to access a special dungeon, and it tells you that you can use Toon Link or Zelda or Ganondorf amiibos to do various other functions, such as refill your arrows, refill your hearts, or even make the game a bit harder. So yeah, let's get into this. So opening up, the first thing I'm going to take out is the Amiibo. So obviously this is just the standard Amiibo packaging. I'm not certain if they're selling this separately. I would think that they will be. But we've got Wolf Link up the top here, a bit of information about Amiibos on the back, and a bit of specific information about Wolf Link's Amiibo for the game. And then we have the soundtrack CD. First impression, cover art is lovely. You get 20 tracks on the back of it. Obviously I haven't listened to these yet, so I'm not certain whether they'll be worthwhile or not, but obviously it's got a nice soundtrack in the game. The only thing I'm disappointed about is the fact that there isn't a jewel case. Obviously, I like putting my CDs on a shelf with my games, and yeah, having just a very thin cardboard box is probably not going to help that out too much. But you just slide open the top here, and then out pops the disc. So the disc is also quite nice. And usually speaking, Nintendo's sound selections are very good, and this is the first one I believe to come with an Amiibo collection box, but I would estimate that that's maybe because they no longer have, or at least for the time being, they don't have Club Nintendo to allow you to get the soundtracks through that. And then finally, we have the game itself, Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess HD. So yeah, standard box art, obviously virtually exactly the same on the back of the game case as it is on the actual box. Opening it up, a little bit of instructions, I guess, important information, and the game. Nicely enough, this is actually in a completely plastic case. If you're familiar with the Wii U game cases, they normally have holes and stuff to make them a little bit less plastic. This case feels a lot more solid. That, I cannot stress enough, is a really big improvement for these Nintendo Wii U cases. So, I have my gamepad here, and I've just got Super Smash Bros. Loaded up. I'm going to check to see if this Amiibo works with Super Smash Bros. Because I'm not certain if it does, and I don't have a Zelda Amiibo, so I'm kind of hoping this does the standard Zelda function, but I'm not certain. So let's have a look. Yeah. These things always come in tricky packaging, I must say. Okay, there we go. So let's go here into games and more. And into the Amiibo button. Now it says ready. This is not an Amiibo supported by Super Smash Bros. So unfortunately, this Amiibo will not do you very much outside of this game. That's a little disappointing. I would have thought Smash Bros. Would have either had an update, or alternatively they would have maybe given this a dual function with the Zelda one. On its own, it doesn't seem particularly useful. That being said, the detailing is incredibly nice on this Amiibo. Wolf Link has some detailing in the fur. The mask Minda's wearing is incredibly detailed. Even to the coloured plastic back here being a bit translucent. This is a very, very nice Amiibo, and I guess from a Amiibo collection point of view, yes, it does look nice and kind of does sit along with the other Amiibos very well. Finally, I have my original copy of Zelda Twilight Princess here for the Wii, and just comparing. The cover art is slightly different, and obviously the back is quite different, but yeah, I mean, you know, they are meant to be the same game. Obviously this has a few additions and changes over the Wii version, but it'll be interesting to see, and I'll possibly try and post a review later on in the next couple of weeks of this to kind of say how much of a graphical improvement there is, because from what I've read online, it's kind of hit and miss. It sounds like some of the game has a really good graphical improvement, while some of the game maybe not so much. So yeah, that's the Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess HD review, unboxing, and all the stuff that you get with it. So you get a nice CD, the game, and the Amiibo there. Thank you very much for watching my video, and I hope you've enjoyed this.